So it looks like Peacock decided to cash in on the live-action true crime adaptations. Guess they saw what Netflix was doing with Monster and said, hold on, let me get a little piece of this. Because last week they released Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy. And it's an 8-part miniseries about the real-life crimes of a serial killer just like Netflix's Monster. But this isn't technically Peacock's first time releasing Devil in Disguise, because back in 2021 we got Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy, but this one was a documentary. Now, Monster on Netflix, while enjoyed by many people, has always drawn a lot of controversy since it first debuted with the Dahmer season. And that controversy continued with Ed Gein's story, with most people complaining about the inaccuracies and all the, fake dramatizations that they add into the series. Now, while Peacock's version of Monster Devil in Disguise isn't as shocking or gripping as Monster, I have to give it its credit for one thing. Peacock has clearly been paying attention to the backlash that Netflix has been receiving, so they decided to make their show a lot more tasteful. Devil in Disguise is way more toned down, way less violent, and doesn't really show Gacy committing these crimes unlike the way Monster did. This show focuses mainly on when he got caught and the trial that followed, showcasing more so what was going on in the community while Gacy was in jail. Devil in Disguise even shows us more of the families and the pain that they went through. So in a way, Gacy isn't even really the star of this series. It's more so about everybody who was really involved with this, especially showing us the troubles that his lawyer went through when he publicly decided to defend Gacy. Now, in the show, Gacy is played by Michael Chernus, and honestly, he's giving a great performance. He really channeled just how delusional and manipulative Gacy really was. But unlike Monster, Devil in Disguise isn't trying to make you sympathize with Gacy. It's not trying to make you understand why he may have turned out the way he did. Devil in Disguise is pretty much, hey, this dude was a fucked up individual, this is the fucked up shit that he did, and we're gonna talk about it. Now, I'm not 100% certain of everything that was dramatized and everything that was true. However, this show so far does seem to be pretty accurate to the events that actually happened. So they're not really adding in any new side characters that didn't exist, or murders that didn't actually happen, or they're not trying to connect cases to Gacy and making it seem like he solved them when he really didn't. Now again, because this show isn't as dramatic and over the top as Monster, it will come off a little bit underwhelming at times. But if you want a true crime story that focuses on the true crime itself and not necessarily the glorification of the killer, I think Devil in Disguise might be a solid option for you.